What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Yak Nasty Fishing, and I'm your guy, Jay Smalls. And today we're going to be talking about fishing pressured waters. And I got some tips that you're definitely going to need to put those fish on the boat, on the yak, or on the bank, guys. So stick around. So, guys, you know it, fishing pressured waters. It's happening earlier and earlier every year, heavy pressure on these lakes. Luckily, I'm out on a day after work, afternoon, late, in the middle of the week, and there's not a lot of boat traffic or fishing pressure on this lake today, guys. We got one, I seen two boats back up front, and probably a few boats all day. So what do you do for pressured bodies of water? I get this question all the time when I'm out and about, and guys say, man, I went to the lake, but I just couldn't put any on. I don't think they have any fish there. All the fish are gone. Nothing's working the same, right? Well, guys, I got some news for you. You can catch those fish, and you can put them on the bank, on the boat, or the yak any given time, guys. The very first tip in fishing pressured bodies of water is going to be finesse baits. Finesse baits, teeny micro baits, Ned rigs, drop shots, Texas rigger worm, work that thing down on the bottom. You can mix it up, but you can definitely get those smaller baits and get those bites, man. Finesse fishing is a very important part of fishing nowadays. It didn't used to be like that, but it definitely does get those bites. It definitely can put those numbers on the boat. It definitely can improve your confidence in smaller baits. That is for sure. All right, guys. But a lot of people don't think outside the box. You can also go giant baits as well and get bit. You can switch up and use baits that are so different, like this here lizard by Zoom, 8-inch lizard. You know, not too many people are throwing 8-inch baits. Most people are throwing a 4-inch bait or a 6-inch bait, but not too many people throw that full size 8-inch bait, guys. All right. A big difference that I see when it comes to catching fish and not catching fish is using different baits, guys. So I got a pack of these KO bugs, Weedleton custom baits, guys. I'm telling you, go to your tackle shop, search for those baits that are not in those big box stores like Dick's or Walmart, okay, or Bass Pro Shop. Go find those different baits, those baits made by the small bait companies, and you will find those hidden gems in those little tackle shops, guys. Trust me, I do it all the time. I will find those hidden gems, and most of the time, I tell you guys what I find. All right, guys. So definitely check out Weedleton Custom Baits. All right. That KO bug right there, that is awesome right there, bro. KO bug, that'll get you bit. It's a little bit larger, okay? It's a full presence, it's a full profile, and it will get bit, okay, guys? Definitely try those things. That is what you want to look for when you're throwing these baits, because the fish are pretty much used to everything people are throwing these days, all right? We got rattles, we got all the baits that look the same, everything's looking the same, guys are fishing it exactly the same, and that can slow up a bite. Tip number 2 is pretty important. Pick natural looking baits, all right? With just a little bit of difference, just a little bit of shine or pop to them, okay? You don't want something completely off the wall. You want to find something that maybe matches the hatch, but is slightly different, okay? To get that fish's attention, natural baits really do the trick. A lot of people forget about it they go chartreuse, they pick a lot of different colors, things of that nature. Natural baits get bit, especially when you're throwing them on pressured bodies of water. All right. Guys are throwing a lot of different things, a ton of baits out on the market. You pick something a little more natural and you give it that natural presentation, guys, you will get bit. I'm going to tell you now, you're going to love those strikes, you're going to love those bites, and you're going to love that fight. When you pick something a little more natural on a pressured body of water and you're fishing something that guys are not normally fishing, you get those bites even when fishing right behind them. Okay, guys? Always keep that in mind. A lot of people are throwing the TV baits, is what I call them, all right? A lot of people are throwing those big box store baits. And, you know, a lot of people can't help it. I do too, all right, guys? But fishing a pressured body of water, you want to pick something more nuanced, something more natural, and you will get that bite, guys. Third tip, guys, very, very important, very, very crucial. Slow down. All right. A lot of guys have the trolling motor banging. They're just rolling. They're just throwing, reeling, reeling, reeling. They get bite. Then they might slow down, but then they keep rolling. No, guys, on a pressured body of water, on a pressured fishery, like this one I'm sitting on right now, slow down. All right. Slow all the way down. Pick your slow down baits. Pick a jig. All right. Go with your Texas rig. Once again, this lizard right here, it's different. Not a lot of guys are throwing this particular bait. It's 8 inches and I'm throwing it slower. I'm just throwing those very long casts, get to that cover, work that cover pretty slow with a more natural presentation. Imagine yourself being that bait, right? And just scooting along the bottom, getting something to eat. You want to present these baits as real, okay? Or as real as possible. And lizards don't fly across the water this way and that way super fast, all right? You have to go with a more natural approach, right? Exactly. So you slow down. You find that beautiful piece of cover. You find that stump. You find that laydown. You find that dock. You throw it up there next to that piece of cover, under that piece of cover. Let that bait sit. Give it a bop. Give it another bop. Wait. Give it another bop. And you will get bit, guys. I'm telling you, take your time, slow down, right behind other guys fishing, and you will get bit. Okay, guys? I promise you, I showed it in tournament number 1, 2025. You haven't seen it yet, but you're about to see what I did to get that bite. It was late in the day. It was a struggle. And guys, you will be surprised. That's my best finish yet. So take my advice, slow down, find those pieces of cover, find your targets, fish those targets a little bit slower, okay? You see guys zooming down the bank, slow down, slow down. Give it that natural feel, all right? Give it a little finesse, okay, guys? And you will get bit, putting more fish on the boat, the bank, and the yacht. And that's for sure, guys. So, hey, if this helped any at all, go ahead and hit that like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below if you have a little trick for pressured water that you may do. And guys, that's my time. And until next time, tight lines and all that good stuff everybody says. Peace.